Hi guys, I just wanted to post a brief review of a book that I just finished yesterday and I was pretty excited about it, so I wanted to talk about it. I just finished reading Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro, I think that's how you say it. What an interesting book this was. I picked it up, I think I've mentioned this somewhere before. I picked it up because it was on a top 10 list of books that'll change your life. And I didn't know anything about what the book was about. I didn't even know what genre it was, whether it was romance or just regular fiction or if it was science fiction or whatever. Not knowing about it actually made reading it very strange because I kept on waiting for something to happen, but I didn't know what. But once I kind of figured out what kind of book this was, I had a lot of fun reading it. It was really interesting. One of my favorite things about the book, and something that I feel like you just don't see often enough, a pet favorite of mine to look into books and movies and TV shows and stuff like that, is something called the Bechdel test. And forgive me, I'm not sure if I'm saying her last name right. Alison Bechdel, she's a comic strip writer, artist, on the internet. But the Bechdel test has three qualifiers. Are there more than one named female characters? Do they speak to each other about anything other than a man? And there's a lot of stories, a lot of books and movies that fail on that third one, that even if there's more than one named female character, the only time they actually have conversations with each other is to talk about dudes, either who they're lusting after or pining for or troubles with the boyfriend or whatever. In this one, there was a lot of conversations between women, between named characters, not just extras like the maid or the window washer or whatever. But even more interestingly, they talked about all kinds of stuff. And I love that there's that depth of character. There's actually, we spend more time, it seems like, with the female characters than with the male characters, and I appreciated that. Just because you don't see it very often. So, this book is science fiction, maybe sort of dystopian, I guess. That's how I would classify it, I guess. Post... I don't know, it's hard to describe because it's not like it has robots and aliens and spaceflight, but it certainly is not in a place where we are now. Maybe we can classify it as speculative fiction because I could see us getting there, but we're not there right now. Anyway, Kath, the main character, the protagonist, she is an interesting character. This is told primarily from the first-person point of view, but the way she tells the story makes me think of Love in the Time of Cholera. It makes me think of Midnight's Children. It makes me think of The Time Traveler's Wife, or even like Pulp Fiction. The story's not told in a linear fashion. It's told very out of order. But she gives you the information when you need it, which I find interesting. That's a tough method, but if you can make it work, it's amazing. And I thought that in this case it worked, and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was fantastic. I also really liked the character of Tommy because the way he was portrayed was having some emotional issues. He throws, I don't want to call them temper tantrums, but he loses his temper. He has these fits of rage, and I like that. I like that he's flawed. I like that he's not just this perfect dude that everybody's in love with, and that he has issues. I like that everybody in the book has issues. These were not perfect characters. This was not a perfect story. There was not a happily ever after. I love that. It's so good because it hurts. And it hurts so good. I love this book. I wouldn't put it in my top 5 books of all time, but it's easily in my top 20. And I've read a lot of books, so I'd say this was a good one. I haven't decided yet if I would classify it as life-changing, but I just finished it last night. So I've got to think on it some more and see how I feel about it and see what happens after, I guess, a few more days. Anyway, thanks for watching, and maybe in a few days I'll have another book review because I like to read. Alright, thanks.